All right, welcome back to my part 6 of my worldwide remote job series. If you've missed parts 1 through 5, they are linked below. And these companies that are hiring remotely, while their openings do vary, they are almost always hiring for at least one type of role. And I'll tell you where you can find those jobs. Let's dive right on in. All right, so now let's touch on RoboFlow. So RoboFlow helps developers build computer vision models. In simple terms, that means software that can see and understand images or video. Their tools help companies train machines to detect things like faces, objects, traffic signs, animals, and even weeds in a field. Their platform handles the full pipeline. You can upload and label your items, train a model to recognize patterns, and then display it through their API without needing to be a machine expert. A wild real-world example of this tech in China. Similar computer vision models are used by the government to track and identify people in real time as they walk down the street. These systems can scan faces from surveillance cameras, recognize who someone is, and match them to a database.
China calls it the social credit system. Whatever you do from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to bed is recorded. Based on your actions, your social credit score increases or decreases. If you praise the government publicly, donate blood, help the poor, engage in charity work, etc., your score increases. If your score is high, you'll get tax breaks, free gym, preference at hospitals, and if you do something which is considered to be wrongful by the government, the opposite happens. Due to the social credit system, people fail to look at the bigger picture as they are constantly busy improving their scores to avail the benefits which come with it. The ratings for every Chinese citizen are publicly available, and anyone can see them, completely eradicating their privacy and ruining their social life.
It's powerful and sometimes controversial, for good reason, but it shows how far technology can go. Now, RoboFlow, they aren't building a surveillance tool themselves, but the underlying technology they offer could be used in agriculture, manufacturing, security, healthcare, or even building smarter robots.
Now.
I'm sorry, I can't do that, Nick. There's nothing to fear.
They are a remote first team and they do hire globally. So right now they are looking for individuals, specialties in machine learning engineering, back-end engineering, and customer success managers. The pay is competitive, so it's somewhere in between $165,000 to $195,000 a year. And they offer flexible scheduling, including startup equity. So if you're curious about AI and you want to work within the cutting edge tools from anywhere in the world, RoboFlow is definitely one to check out. What is your take on AI that can see and recognize faces? Do you think that's helpful, risky, or are you neutral on that conversation? I hope I explained it thoroughly enough, but if not, you can definitely check out their YouTube channel. They will definitely explain it further in a better way than I ever could.
RoboFlow is a set of tools for building production-ready computer vision workflows fast. Better data sets, seamless model training, easier deployment. Let's say you're a cashier, and people often pay in your store in individual coins. We want to build a model that's able to identify each of those individual coins, sum them up, and tell us how much someone has paid.
Next up is White Spectre. So they are a fully remote tech company that helps other businesses build software. So let's say a fashion brand wants to launch a mobile shopping app, but they don't have the in-house developers or the designers to do it. They reach out to White Spectre and here's what will happen. So they'll meet with the brand to understand their goals, and maybe they'll want the fast checkout, real-time inventory, and an Instagram style feed. Then what White Spectrum will do is design the app from scratch. The look, the button, the flow. They'll build the backend where the product's information and data goes live. Develop the app using the React Native so it works on both the iPhone and the Android, and set up the dashboard so the brand can track sales and user activity, and then they'll test everything and helps launch the app in the App Store. So they've worked with brands such as Fabletics, Ruggable, and Savage X Fenty. And yes, I'm talking about the lingerie brand that is co-owned by Rihanna. And all of this is done remotely by team members across 20 plus countries. They care less about your location and more about your ability to build, ship, and collaborate with agile teams. All right, now if tech is not really your thing, now let's talk about helping people who run physical businesses. So we're going to talk about Open Ranch. So they help restaurants, gyms, and retailers manage all stuff that breaks, like equipment, lights, AC systems across multiple locations. So let's say a gym chain has about 200 plus sites across the country. If a treadmill breaks, someone logs it into the Open Ranch and the system automatically sends a technician. They'll track the repairs and keep everything recorded for HQ. No paper trails, no phone tags, just smooth operations. They've built the platform that powers all of that, and they run a fully remote company, meaning you don't have to be glued to a Zoom call all day. And they hire globally for these following roles: a full stack developer, customer success representative, and sales development representatives. This is a great fit for you if you like supporting real world businesses and want to be part of a small agile team that builds particular tools. Alright, so next one we're going to talk about is Yodu1. So if you've ever played a mobile game, and you've probably seen their work in action without even realizing it. They help game developers make money from their games, launch them globally, especially in high markets like China, India, and the Middle East. Now here's a quick example you'll recognize. You know those pop-up ads in games where we get to test it out for like 5 seconds or so, and then it'll say install now, or tap the little X button to get back to whatever game you're playing previously? You're the culprit. Yodu1 helps developers set that up. They work with game creators to add ads like that inside of their games, offer in-app purchases, translate the game into multiple languages, and help get it into global app stores. So imagine you are a small indie developer, maybe in Brazil or Nigeria, and you've built a fun puzzle game. Yodu1 steps in to help you turn that game into an income stream without needing a full publishing team. They worked with games like Crossy Roads and Transformers Earth Wars, and they are growing pretty fast. As for the jobs, they are a remote first company, and they hire in over 30 countries, so you don't have to be a game developer in order to work with them. They hire for game supporters, business developer, marketing, localization, and content strategy. So if you are into mobile games and you want to work with a company that's international, definitely check them out. Alright, and number 5 will be Coalition Technologies. So they are a full service digital marketing agency that's been remote before the pandemic. They help businesses grow online with services like SEO, paid ads, website development, and email and content marketing. So let me break this down for you. So say you run an online store selling handmade candles. Coalition can help your site rank higher in Google when people search soy candles, set up an ad campaign to get clicks, redesign your site for a better experience, and then create emails to keep your customers coming back. They regularly hire for SEO specialists, writers, developers, marketing assistants, and administrative supporters. Their application process includes skill tests, so if you're good at what you do, you've got a shot. And so here's one that most people don't know about, but every business running ads should, and that is ClickGuard. So they protect online advertisers from fake clicks. And yes, click fraud is real. So let's say you're running Google Ads and you're paying $5 or $10 every time someone clicks. Now imagine a bot or even your competitor keeps clicking just to waste your ad budget. That's where ClickGuard comes in. It tracks every click in real time, and if it sees suspicious patterns like repeated clicks from the same IP address, bots, or click farms, it blocks them. This helps businesses save their money for their real customers. Now, if that sounds familiar, think about how YouTube handles fake viewers. Have you ever uploaded a video and noticed the view count jumps up and then jumps back down? That's YouTube filtering out the bot views and fake traffic. ClickGuard does the same thing, but for ads. It analyzes each click to make sure it's legit, just like YouTube analyzes views. They are fully remote, they hire globally, and they hire for marketing, customer success, engineering, and strategy and growth. And if you're a YouTuber, you understand where I'm coming from on this. Have you ever noticed YouTube removing fake views? Did you realize online ads have the same problem with fake clicks? So if you're a person that loves working behind the scenes, or you want to help businesses protect their budget, go ahead and check out their careers page. Even if you don't meet all of the requirements, still apply. All right, and as a bonus for those who are in Southern East Asia and you're looking for remote work, TRT Shared Services, although they don't hire globally, they do hire based in the Philippines mainly, and sometimes in Germany or Singapore. They hire for positions such as tech support, recruitment, and operations. But if you are looking for full global flexibility, stick to the main 6 companies that we covered earlier. TRT Shared Services is strictly for the Philippines and anyone in Germany and Singapore. All right, and that wraps up part 6 of our worldwide remote job series. These 7 companies are legit, remote first, and they hire globally right now. I have also shared some of these companies on my thread, so some of you might already know them. If you want to stay updated for part 7, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate you watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later.